What if I told you that one of the most innovative and beloved companies in the world, responsible for shaping modern entertainment, started not in a high-tech lab, but with delicate, hand-painted playing cards? It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But that's the astonishing true story of Nintendo, a name synonymous with joy, innovation, and pure gaming magic. Join us as we uncover how a small, traditional Japanese playing card company defied all odds, reinvented itself repeatedly, and ultimately became a global empire that redefined how we play. This isn't just about games, it's about an unparalleled journey of transformation. Our incredible story begins way back in 1889, in the ancient city of Kyoto, Japan. This was the year a visionary craftsman named Fusajiro Yamauchi founded Nintendo Koppai. His passion? Creating exquisite Hanafuda playing cards. These wasn't just ordinary cards, they were miniature works of art, meticulously hand-painted, often depicting beautiful scenes of nature and seasons. In an era before electricity was widespread and certainly long before computers, these cards were a popular form of entertainment, a social glue. Who could have possibly imagined that this humble card-making venture would one day spawn global legends like Mario and Zelda? For decades, Nintendo thrived as a successful playing card manufacturer, even becoming the dominant player in Japan. But the post-war era brought immense changes, and traditional entertainment began to face new challenges. The company needed to evolve to survive. This wasn't just about selling more cards, it was about understanding a rapidly changing consumer landscape. Nintendo's leadership recognized that relying solely on playing cards, no matter how beautiful, was a recipe for stagnation in a world that was constantly moving forward. This early lesson in adaptability would become a cornerstone of their future success. In 1949, the presidency of Nintendo passed to Fusajiro's great-grandson, Hiroshi Yamauchi. A true visionary with a reputation for being uncompromising, Yamauchi understood the urgent need for diversification. He knew Nintendo couldn't remain a single-product company forever. Under his leadership, the company began to cast a wide net, experimenting with all sorts of business ventures, many of which had absolutely nothing to do with playing cards. This bold, sometimes chaotic, era truly showcased Nintendo's willingness to pivot and embrace uncertainty in pursuit of growth. It was a thrilling, often risky, time. Before they found their footing in electronics, Nintendo tried almost everything. Imagine, they ran a taxi service called Daya, trying to capitalize on the burgeoning transportation market. They even ventured into the hotel business, operating a chain of love hotels, small, private hotels that offered hourly rates. And perhaps most bizarrely, they dabbled in instant rice production. While these ventures were ultimately short-lived or unsuccessful, they weren't failures. They were crucial learning experiences, demonstrating a persistent, entrepreneurial spirit that was always looking for the next big opportunity. This willingness to explore uncharted territory is truly inspiring. In the mid-1960s, Nintendo finally started moving into a realm that felt a little closer to their future: toys and games. Their first major hit was the Ultra Hand, an extendable grabber arm invented by Gunpei Yokoi, a maintenance engineer who would become a legendary designer. The Ultra Hand sold over 1.2 million units. This success showed Nintendo the power of innovative, playful products that captured the imagination. It was a crucial turning point, signaling that their future wasn't in cards or hotels, but in entertainment devices that pushed creative boundaries. What an incredible pivot! The success of the Ultra Hand propelled Nintendo further into the burgeoning electronics market. They soon began developing electronic toys and games, leveraging new technologies. Think light gun games for homes, predating modern console shooters by decades. Then came the Game & Watch series in 1980, a line of handheld electronic games with an LCD screen. These brilliant little devices were hugely popular, selling millions and proving Nintendo's knack for creating compelling electronic entertainment. It was clear, the playing card company was now a serious player in the world of electronics, setting the stage for something monumental. As Nintendo delved deeper into electronic games, a pivotal figure joined the company in 1977, a young industrial designer named Shigeru Miyamoto. Initially tasked with designing cabinet artwork for arcade games, Miyamoto's boundless creativity and unique perspective quickly became invaluable. He wasn't just an artist, he was a storyteller, a visionary who could transform simple mechanics into captivating worlds. His arrival would prove to be one of the most significant moments in Nintendo's history, and indeed, in the history of video games themselves. Little did anyone know, he was about to create some of the most iconic characters ever. Nintendo's biggest break in arcade gaming came in 1981 with Donkey Kong. This wasn't just another game, it was a phenomenon. Faced with a struggling arcade title, Miyamoto was tasked with redesigning it. He ingeniously created a scenario where a hero, originally named Jumpman, who would later become Mario, had to rescue a damsel in distress from an angry ape. Donkey Kong was an instant smash hit, generating immense revenue and establishing Nintendo as a major player in the global arcade market. This single game proved Nintendo could create irresistible entertainment on a grand scale, launching their most famous character. After the arcade success, Hiroshi Yamauchi set his sights on the home console market. In 1983, Nintendo launched the Famicom in Japan, followed by the Nintendo Entertainment System (NES) in North America in 1985, at a time when the video game industry was in a severe slump. The NES, with its groundbreaking games like Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda, didn't just sell, it single-handedly revitalized the entire industry. Its innovative design, strong first-party titles, and strict quality control ushered in a new golden age of gaming. The playing card company had now become the undisputed king of home entertainment. Just when you thought Nintendo had conquered enough, Gunpei Yokoi, the genius behind the Ultra Hand, delivered another game-changing innovation, the Game Boy. Launched in 1989, exactly 100 years after Nintendo's founding, this handheld console with its simple monochrome screen and incredible battery life became an instant sensation. Bundled with Tetris, the Game Boy brought gaming to pockets and backpacks everywhere, creating an entirely new market for portable entertainment. It was a testament to Nintendo's belief in accessible, fun, and robust hardware. This was true freedom for gamers. The early 1990s brought intense competition, but Nintendo was ready. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or SNES, launched in 1990, continued Nintendo's legacy of excellence. With its stunning 16-bit graphics and superior sound, the SNES delivered incredible experiences like Super Mario World, The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, and Super Metroid. It showed Nintendo's commitment to pushing graphical and gameplay boundaries while retaining its signature fun factor. The SNES proved Nintendo wasn't just about innovation, it was about delivering consistently high-quality, beloved experiences that stood the test of time. As the mid-90s arrived, the industry shifted dramatically towards 3D graphics. Nintendo answered with the Nintendo 64 in 1996. This console wasn't just powerful, it featured a revolutionary controller with an analog stick, allowing unprecedented freedom of movement in 3D worlds. Super Mario 64 wasn't just a launch title, it redefined 3D platforming forever, setting the standard for camera control and open-world design. The N64, with its iconic games like The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time and GoldenEye 007, cemented Nintendo's reputation as a pioneer in immersive gaming. They truly understood how to make 3D feel magical. The early 2000s saw Nintendo face stiff competition, leading to the GameCube, a powerful but less dominant console. However, Nintendo proved once again its genius for handhelds with the Nintendo DS in 2004. With its innovative dual screens, one of which was touch-sensitive, and a stylus, the DS opened up entirely new gameplay possibilities. Games like Nintendogs and Brain Age attracted a vast new audience beyond traditional gamers. This was Nintendo at its best, taking risks, innovating where others wouldn't, and expanding the very definition of who a gamer could be. The DS was a phenomenon. Then came the Wii in 2006, and Nintendo once again blew the doors off the industry. Instead of chasing graphical horsepower, Nintendo focused on revolutionary motion controls that made gaming accessible and intuitive for everyone, from children to grandparents. Wii Sports became a cultural touchstone, breaking down barriers and bringing families together in front of the TV like never before. The Wii wasn't just a console, it was a social phenomenon, proving that innovative gameplay and broad appeal could outsell pure power. It was pure genius, perfectly embodying Nintendo's spirit of reinvention. In 2017, Nintendo delivered another groundbreaking innovation with the Nintendo Switch. This console was a true hybrid, seamlessly transitioning between a home console docked to a TV and a powerful handheld device you could take anywhere. This ingenious design allowed gamers to play their favorite titles like The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Super Mario Odyssey on the go or on the big screen. The Switch perfectly encapsulates Nintendo's philosophy, constantly pushing boundaries not just with technology, but with how and where we experience our games. It's a testament to their enduring creativity. Nintendo's story is one of relentless innovation, bold risk-taking, and an unwavering commitment to fun. From those early Hanafuda cards, through wild business ventures, to arcade hits, console revolutions, and portable gaming dominance, Nintendo has consistently found ways to delight and surprise. They didn't just adapt to the gaming world, they constantly reinvented it. Their unique approach, focusing on ingenious gameplay mechanics and accessible fun over raw power, has cultivated generations of loyal fans and created some of the most memorable characters and experiences in entertainment history. What an incredible journey! So there you have it, the astonishing saga of Nintendo. From a small company crafting delicate playing cards in 19th century Japan to a global entertainment behemoth that has profoundly shaped the way we play, connect, and imagine. Their journey is a powerful reminder that true success isn't just about technology or marketing, it's about a resilient spirit, a willingness to evolve, and an unwavering dedication to joy. Nintendo didn't just reinvent gaming, it continually reinvents itself, proving that even the most humble beginnings can lead to the most extraordinary destinations. What an inspiring testament to human ingenuity!